Once, when Rabbi Leibel Schapiro made a bris for one of his children, the bris was in the morning, but then later on by Mincha, that the Rebbe davened at 3:15, he was there by the Rebbe's minyan. When the Chazan finished Chazor Shashatz, the Rebbe saw Leibel Bistritzky standing there. He was standing, I remember where he was standing right under the clock, a little bit behind Rabbi Chadakov. And the Rebbe saw him there, so the Rebbe said, what's the din? Do we say Tachnun when you have the Avia Ben here, even though it's after the bris, but it's the day of the bris, do we say Tachnun or not? And no one answered. Obviously, it seems that Reb Shmuel Levitner wasn't there, because usually if he was there, he would be the Rov that would answer the Rebbe's questions. So the Rebbe was waiting. No one said anything. So the Rebbe looked around, and then the Rebbe saw on the table, right behind where Rabbi Leibel Schapiro was standing, which is the table by the wall between the shul and Maskirus, where you have the two big doors, the Rebbe saw a volume of the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch laying there. So the Rebbe moved away from his place, walked over to the table, picked up that Shulchan Aruch. It was Chelik Aleph Shulchan Aruch of the Alter Rebbe. The Rebbe picked it up, opened it up straight to the back. In the back of Shulchan Aruch, the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch, Chelik Aleph, the way it was always printed, you had a hashloma from the Nechemia de Brovner, b'negei de halachas of Hilch Tachnun, those halachas which are not mentioned, Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch. So he has a hashloma. And there he actually talks about this shaila, whether by Mincha, after the bris, do you say Tachnun or not? It says if you're by the child, or Al Kapon, the same thing would be probably if the Baal Bris is there. The Rebbe looked at it for a few moments. He opened the Chatchila straight to that part, looked at it for a few moments, closed it, and didn't say anything. And he waited, and no one said anything. And Lepeli didn't say Tachnun, and the minyan did not say Tachnun. Rabbi Leibel Bistritzky told me the next day that he wrote into the Rebbe that from here we see that the Rebbe holds that in a case like this, he shouldn't say Tachnun by Mincha. That if the bris was the morning, but the Baal Bris is there by Mincha, you shouldn't say Tachnun by Mincha either. And he said the Rebbe answered him, and I don't remember the Loshen, but the Rebbe answered him that it's not so, that you do say Tachnun by Mincha after the bris, even if the Baal Bris is there. The Rebbe did not say what is the din, B'negei the Baal Bris himself, the Avia Ben, that the Rebbe wasn't talking about. But B'negei the Minyan, the Rebbe said that you should say Tachnun.